Hi, it's Lee, and I'm here with a pickups video. First things first, I guess I have to apologize because it's been a while since my last video. I had planned to film one before the holidays, and I actually did go pick up some games before a game before the holidays. And unfortunately, as they usually do, the holidays kind of caught up to me and made me not have the time to do anything. So yeah, basically the weekend prior to the holidays, I went out shopping and I just kind of wanted some content. That's right. This channel is important enough to me that I actually bother getting content. And this is what I bought. So even though it's really late to show you, I'm going to show you this game. I had a very, very, very tight budget. And I probably shouldn't have bought anything, to be honest. But I just wanted something to show. I wanted something somewhat cool off of my list. This was really far down on my list, but it was certainly on my list. Don't know too much about this. I just kind of added it to my list when I saw RPG PS2. Okay, I'll put it on. But it kind of looks neat. It looks like a little bit of a inspired by youth, I guess, game. But then when you look at the back of it, first of all, it's called Heavenly Guardian, in case you can't read that. It looks like an old school RPG type game, and that's cool. That's actually really cool. So yeah, I'm actually probably going to pop this into the PS2 fairly soon. I just want to take a look at it. I'm very intrigued. And this was super cheap. It was like I think it was $8. $8 plus tax, so you can say $10 Canadian. But yeah, I like it. It's got kind of ghoulish characters, and I don't know. It looks fine. So that was supposed to be my pre-holidays video, but it's post-holidays, as you can tell. And I went shopping, and again, my budget was super tight. But I saw something that made me go not so tight. So if I'm being completely honest, I always kind of have a running top 5 games in mind that I'd like to kind of target, things that are realistic, yet, usually pretty pricey. Somewhat rare. Like right now, Suikoden 2 would be high on my list. I have a lot of that kind of Genesis games like Splatterhouse 2 and 3 that would be high on my list. I can honestly say that the game I got here is a game that I had in my top 3 easily. I don't have like an official list, so I can't really say it was number 1, but it could easily be number 1. It was probably number 1 or 2 with Suikoden 2. And the game is right here, and that's Castlevania Bloodlines. And Castlevania Bloodlines, for those of you who don't know, is a very, very expensive game on the Genesis. It went up in price a ton over recent years. Used to be kind of fairly cheap, as was most Genesis stuff. And it is not anymore. Now, this case is a little dirty, as you can tell over here. And in here, but it's actually, the artwork is in pretty good condition, except for this one little slit here. And the manual's pretty nice, and the game itself is in very good condition. So overall, condition-wise, this is pretty darn good. And the price I got it for is really kind of surprising, because I was in a retail store, same retail store where I got this, which happens to be a fairly expensive store. Relatively speaking, it's usually the most expensive of the 3 main stores I go to. But I have been able to get deals on higher end titles there. So they're lower end stuff. Like if you try to buy, I don't even know what, like Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie at most places will be $25, we'll say, or even $30. Well, if you were to try to buy Banjo-Kazooie at this place, it would be $35 plus tax, which a lot of the other places don't charge. So it's a fairly expensive place to buy lower end stuff, but on higher end stuff, they tend to have pretty reasonable prices. They usually go to eBay and they find kind of a lower listing and they say, okay, that's our price. Doesn't always happen that way. In this case, I believe they probably made a mistake, because it's not like I stole this game by any stretch of the imagination, but this game was listed at $100, and realistically, I did not expect to find it in a retail environment in this city for less than, at the very best. If I got really lucky, I was thinking I was going to get it for $140. So yeah, to get this game for $100, my budget was like $10 to $20 for the day, but I reached into the coffers and pulled it out for this game. I've never actually played this game. I played a lot of Castlevanias, but I haven't played this specific one. But by all accounts, it's a very solid game. Nothing wrong with it. Solid game. I believe it is the only Castlevania on the Genesis. And yeah, I'm just really pumped about it. I know I've been talking for a long time about one single game, but like I said, it was probably my most desired game. It's similar to when I got what was the game? Something Heroes. I have the worst memory in the world. That's fine. Gunstar Heroes. That was also the top of my list game, so I always get a little more excited for those. So yeah, this game I'm kind of pumped to try. I'm very intrigued by this game. I'm just crazily pumped. I'm excited to have gotten it at a good price. My friend Christian's actually still looking for it, and he's got a way more impressive Sega Genesis collection, so I've kind of been rubbing it in his nose, because I'm kind of a jerk like that. I don't even know why I refer to him as my friend Christian. I should call him my rival Christian. I hope that you guys appreciate these pickups. There might not be too many for a little while. I have to buy a new computer. My computer's dying, so I don't know how many games I'll be picking up. I will still try to have regular content. Again, I do apologize that I didn't have anything sooner. I'm approaching 100 pickups videos. I'm thinking of doing something around the 100 pickup video. Maybe a little time after. It doesn't have to be right on the anniversary. But maybe we'll have like a little prize pack or something. I don't have that much to give, but I do have a few things. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.